What's up, everybody? Ooh, hold on. Mic, audio, gotta fix that. Hold on one second. Forgot this little guy. Let's try that again. What's up, everybody? Hopefully you can hear me a little bit better. I am chasing light, literally chasing light. It is about 6:20 on Monday, March 25th. And it's been a long time since I've done this. And I just decided, let's do it. It's getting really blown out. Still super blown out. That's fine. That's why we need ND filters. That's on my to buy list. I recently made a purchase, and I won't show you yet. I'll show you when we get to where we're shooting, which is just local. I'm going to Fairmont Park because that's the most, I think, variety in landscape we got out in Riverside. That's within 15 minutes of here. So going to Fairmont, gonna play with my new toy, and we'll talk when we get there. Hopefully I've got enough time to get what I want done with the new toy and also talk about what I want to talk about today. So let's get to it. So lots going on, a lot of new things in the works. If you haven't checked out the first episode of the podcast, check the link below. I'll also throw a card up here somewhere, wherever that may be, so that way you can see the audio and the video if you'd like. But I did a little poll on my Instagram, which is @chrismatthew.ig. You can follow there, shameless plug. And a lot of people said long formats, about 45 minutes, they prefer podcasts. So that's what we did. We put together a podcast called The Ordinary Interviews. It's on Apple Podcasts, so check that out. See what I have to say with me and my buddy Nolan. He's a serial entrepreneur, and he's got some new endeavors on his horizons, and that's happening right now. So it's really cool how quickly it's coming together for him. So check that out, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Hey Siri, give me directions to Fairmont Park in Riverside. There, the lighting's much better when I hold it on this side. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of stuff about creating more cinematic blah blah blah. So I'm gonna try a new process with color grading and like really color grade this footage. So there will be a difference between what you saw beginning, because I forgot to change my profile, and what you're seeing now. And we'll see how significant of a difference it makes. But I'm like 2 minutes from the park, and this is really dark, and it feels like an eternity trying to get there, because time is of the essence when you're chasing light at golden hour. So let's find a parking spot, and let's get to having some fun. All right, gotta find a spot that's good enough to play with this new toy of mine. And there's a lot of trees. That might be a spoiler, but still. Maybe over here. Actually, over here might be good. Yeah, I think we found it. But before we get into that, I want to share a little bit about goals. We are well past New Year's resolution season, and I think people have kind of fallen off around this time. I used to work at a gym. Memberships would spike by like January. In March, the crowds kind of dissipate, and so that's just one example of New Year's resolutions that have kind of fallen off. But if yours is like mine, and you'd like to see it through to the end of the year, then I think this is worth hearing and talking about. So I tried mounting the Joby tripod to the fence, and it didn't work out. So we're just gonna hold it, because this is a different angle and it's much more stable than me holding it and walking around. So for goals, one key ingredient that I think is super important for you achieving your goals is tracking, is checking in and seeing where you're at, instead of just allowing yourself to think you're making progress toward it, and then 6 months down the road, you're like, I didn't make a dent, and I'm still where I was 6 months ago, and I lost all this time. So save yourself some of that headache by finding ways to check in every 2 weeks with where you're at. I've talked personally about some of the fitness goals and getting in shape and cutting down fat and slimming down. And I was kind of arbitrarily just going for it and not knowing where I was at. And I had a personal big victory once I started keeping track of my food, checking my weight every day, and knowing that there are going to be fluctuations up and down in your goals as you're moving toward them. But not knowing where you're at day to day is dangerous, because you can go on autopilot, and that's going to put you exactly where you were when you started, at the starting line, and you're not going to make any progress. It wasn't until I started making intentional steps to track food and track my weight and checking in frequently, making sure I was on the right path, that the things I was doing each day were actually accumulating to where I wanted to be. We've talked about how small actions accumulate into bigger results. This is basic, this is foundational for pursuing goals and achieving new things. So my challenge to you is track, check in, and really see where you're at, because unless you're tracking it, you're not gonna know. What's beautiful about this is that it's not just about weight loss, is that tracking applies to everything. Whether you've got new business ventures, whether you're trying to build better relationships, checking in with those people who you're building those relationships with is going to benefit you, because you're going to know, hey, have I improved on this? Have I become less short with you? Have I been able to connect with you on a deeper level? And if they say yes, then you continue pursuing and building on what you're doing. If they say no, you know you got to change something. You're not going to know if you need to change something unless you're tracking and checking in with your goals. So that's the little nugget for today. I'm really anxious to get this toy out and show you guys the new thing I bought this week to hopefully elevate my filmmaking, my vlogging, and my personal small business stuff that I'm pursuing and trying to achieve in 2019. Let's break it out. Yes, it's a brand new carry case. No. Bam. Woohoo! The DJI Mavic Air. Got my drone. Super excited. I've always wanted this toy, and I did a lot of research, and I really think that this is so new that it's got stickers on it still. I think that this is going to be the best starter drone for me to get going up in the air. It's got a lot of awesome features. You can find that elsewhere. We're not going to do that here, but I just really wanted to share with you guys my new little thing. So if I get some cool photos or video, insert them now. All right, good job, little buddy. Power off. All right, well, I've got a lot to learn. First things first, more batteries. I got like, I don't know, 20-ish minutes of flight time. We'll see how much footage I got. It's not bad. It's a little tiny drone, so it's good. It's compact, it fits in my bag. But that'll be it for today. Hopefully we have some cool closeout footage, and that's it. Remember to subscribe to the channel. I will try and keep this up. I've got a lot of things going, so I'm gonna do this as I can when I feel inspired, like I've got something to say. But hopefully we can make these more entertaining with the drone footage and some of the skills I'm trying to acquire, like looking at the lens and not the side little viewer over here. Anyways, guys, thanks again for watching, stopping by. Like I said, subscribe to the channel, hit like if you did enjoy this video, and turn on that bell for notifications. What other things can I force you to do? Comment a thing, comment your favorite pizza topping. I don't know, that's a good topic of conversation. Till then, I will see you guys on the next one. That was very Peter McKinnon-y, wasn't it? Oh well.